Social media always has been an important tool to spread information to a big range. Among many purposes of the social media usage, Iran significantly used the tool as a method for protesting. The topic in the video is how social media plays an important role in movements and protests against government. Before jumping into the topic, let's take a look at the background of the country Iran. Iran is an Islamic republic, which means the government system is both democracy and dictatorship. The unelected group is the theocracy part, where they have supreme leader, military, guardian, judiciary, and expediency. Ali Khamenei is the current supreme leader of Iran. Supreme leader holds the most power and controls everything in Iran, including the nuclear deals. Then Iran have elected government, which is democracy, with positions of president, parliament, and expert assembly. Expert assembly hold power in selecting the next supreme. Additionally, supreme cannot be changed until the supreme leader dies. Next, let's cover some history of Iran to understand the government issue current Iran is dealing with. Pahlavi dynasty was first introduced by Reza Shah Pahlavi in 1925. He was one of Iran's historically important leader known that is threatening to the current Islamic government of Iran. Before the revolution was held in 1979, Iran was in the kingdom era called Pahlavi dynasty. Reza Shah was also the one who named Persia as Iran in 1935. After Reza Shah's death in 1944, his son, Mohammad Reza Shah Pahlavi, takes over the kingdom. In 1963, Mohammad Reza Shah decides with his program of White Revolution, which is westernizing the country. The program brought a lot of concern among conservatives who had strong belief in Islamic belief. Is to see the change made the conservative groups worried and come across aggressive toward Shah. One of the member of the aggressive conservatives was Ayatollah Khomeini, who later becomes the new governor of Iran. On the year of 1975 to 76, there arose some conflict in international good trades with USA. USA rises its products 36%, which led Iran to increase their fuel price as well. On this matter, USA seemed not happy.
The present trend of things, I do not see it, especially that we noticed last year you had in Europe an average inflation of 14.5%, but you sold your goods to us at 35% more price. So you are not really losing by inflation. This is why I think that you are not really doing what you should to check inflation, because you are selling your goods at a greater price than your inflation.
By that time, Iran was already an independent country with enough power and ability to provide everything they need by their own. However, the trade conflict had brought some economical difficulty upon Iranian. Around the 1976 to 77, the economic provides incredible uprising downfall that caused economical crisis and caused the revolution. Islamic conservative group took the chance and decided to act. USA supported Ayatollah Khomeini to lead the new government in Iran. After USA advertising Khomeini, his speech led many people in Iran to support him as their new governor, which, of course, later turns out to be a big mistake. During the revolution, Shah decided to take off the country. The event left him heartbroken.
For 37 years I have toiled and sweat, and I had tears and to make my country what it was and what it could have been. And look at what it is now.
He was diagnosed with splenomegaly in 1974. After he left Iran, he could not get any medical help. Many recommended Shah to seek treatment in USA. However, he refuses and quotes, "How could I go to a place that has undone me?" At the age of 60, Shah passed away at the hospital in Egypt. 1980, right after Shah passed away, Khomeini returns to Iran. Then he started his government since then. Now, let's move on to the main topic of this video. Iran government placed censorship on its internet. They blocked many foreign websites and applications including Facebook and YouTube. In 2003, Iran government blocked Twitter as well. Social media that are commonly used by Iranian are Telegram and Instagram. Later on, these two platforms becomes the most powerful tool for movement. With the use of Telegram and Instagram, people in nation were able to spread information and voices around the places, including inside and outside the country. The global attention actually helps Iranian protesters to stand strong and have people rise together. One of the evidence that shows the power of social media is the feminist movement held by women in Iran standing against the forced veiling. Women in Iran are forced to wear proper hijab to hide their skin and hair. Violating the rule can trouble them into imprisoning. The official movement was led by Iranian activist and journalist Masih Alinejad. She escaped from Iran before the government arrested her. She encouraged people in Iran to make a move to change in the country. She encouraged women in Iran to use their weapon against their human rights, capturing their active movement by revealing their hair and video recording is referred as weapon. The weapon that speaks a lot of the situation protesters face. Many footages shows how women in Iran are forced to wear their hijab and how dangerous it could get for them for showing their hair in public. The protesting led the world notice the situation Iranians are facing. Many understood and witnessed the reality in Iran. The spotlight helped many people to see situation logically. This led people in Iran, from the range of men to women, elders to young people, to be supportive of the movement. In recent footages it shows some men protects the protester for her action and defends her belief. Another feminist movement was about the rule that prohibits women to enter the sports studio to watch sport game. The movement began when a woman disguised himself as men and entered to the studio. Following this movement, many women began to sneak in disguising as men. The movement became popular to the point the policy against women changed on October, where women were allowed to enter the sports studio to watch game. The most recent protesting also has shown many evidences that social media is the key to the success in protesting. The anger of nation triggered by government rising 50% of their gas fees. For years, people of Iran had difficulty dealing with currency changes and financial struggles. The situation gone worse to the point where people could not afford to buy grocery. Lack of job is one of the problem as well. The economy is corrupted to the point people were no longer could hold in their anger. As the protesting goes on, the movement shifts into anti-government movement. Iran originally had many people feeling threatened by government force and restrictions. The protesting brought courage for those to rise against the government system of Islam, starting from the year of 2018. Scandals relating to government leaked and spread through Telegram and Instagram. Scandals including old footage of Khomeini talking about his religious beliefs. The footage took a disturbing turn when he started talking about his opinion on women as being dog or simply a tool for reproduction. Another shocking news was the discovery of mummified body of Reza Shah, the early 20th century king of Iran. This foundation immediately spread through nation and world through social media. In Iran, topic about Reza Shah is considered taboo. However, with the foundation of his body made Iranian recall the old days of Iran. Conservative news agencies and government leaders rejected the rumor. Some sees the action as there are fears of royalist nostalgia taking hold at a time when the Islamic Republic is struggling to defend its achievements since the revolution. Anyways, after the rumors and foundings, people on social media takes himself to look back at the government policies and claiming having the kingdom back might be a better idea for the country. Which the case leads to the current situation in Iran. After years of torture, mass majority of people stood against government. Also, during the internet crackdown, Iran government decided to handle the situation with violence, which was not surprising to Iranian. But after the restore of internet, all the footage of protesters killed and brutally handled shocked the world. There are a lot more going on in this movement that the social media is now filled with information and voices of people, which evident the power social media platform hold. Even limited internet source can allow Iranian people to motivate the protesting by projecting the act of government cutting off its internet was not a show of strength but a sign of panic.